Alright guys, so I'm taking a look at a space-saving designed hanger, and I've had some of these before. These were not exactly what I expected, I will say that, and this may or may not be a good thing depending upon your personal preference as far as what you like. So basically, let me show you real quick. They come with this little piece of paper, so nothing too fancy there. They come with these clips. I don't really have a big need for these right now, so that's why they're still in the bag. So I just took one out to show you. And I wanted to show you the specific internal piece there. So I suppose if you had something like a tie or something really small, lightweight, this might come in handy. And of course these clip on like that. If you actually push this, you can actually get it to clip. I don't know how well you can see that, but hopefully you can see onto the unit. And then you can clip it that way, either way. So I wanted to show you that real quick. They seem pretty good. I mean, they're not metal, they are plastic, but they seem to have a pretty good amount of strength. So I suspect they'll last a fairly long time. Now, let me get into the hangers. The hangers themselves are not what I expected. Again, I've had some of these before. They were solid. These are a hollow tube, so they're lightweight. And they're very flexible, as you can see. So they are pretty strong, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But if you were to put, say, blue jeans on this, that could be quite heavy. And I think over time it may begin to sag a little bit, but I can't say for certain. Mainly because I think these are more useful for slacks, maybe for ties if you have a lot of ties, not something I have a lot of. And for towels, which is primarily what I intend them for, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. But I wanted to show you this like this now so I can show you better what you're looking at. So you do have this little rubber piece on the end, and it's also on the end here. There is no silicone or grippy surface area. Like I've had some in the past that have some, so things don't slide off. So things may actually slide a little bit easier than you would like. That may pose a problem, and that's where these will become important if that's a factor that you have to deal with. With some of the towels, like terry and cotton type towels, they tend to have a little bit more texture. Not as much of an issue, but slacks have a very slick surface, and they can slide a little bit in some cases, depending on how much you're moving them and just how careful you are, I suppose, and how cramped your closet is. If they're getting a lot of force acting against them, it may actually have a little bit of issue. But other than that, I mean, they look nice. They're a nice color, and like I said, they are a little more flexible than I expected, so keep that in mind. But that said, I want to show you what they look like in use, just having some towels hanging on them. That's pretty much it, though. If you want to find out more, maybe read the other reviews, you can check out the link below. And again, they have this here, so you can see some slacks, some towels, some ties, some different examples. You, of course, have your support information in the event you have any problems, questions, or whatever. But primarily, this is my intended use, just towels. Ties aren't a problem, and slacks. I just don't. I'll use the other ones I have before I'll use these. If I need to, I will use these. But again, I think that they're a little bit more slippery than I would like for that. My take on that. You decide for you. But anyway, check it out with a few towels. That's it. Alright, so just a quick example. Instead of having the towels stacked up like this, there's 3 here, and there's 3 here. So I've got one here, and one here. So I'm using this, and this. And then of course I have 2 more. So I can hold 5. I guess if you really wanted to, you can go crazy and put another one. But by any means, definitely works, and works for towels. I said it's not going to slide around too much with the towels. Slack's a little bit more slippery, so not ideal in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Choice is yours. So anyway, that's just a quick example, and like I said, they have a little bit of springiness, little play to them, but sufficient for my needs. So decide for yourself, but that gives you some idea of what to expect. Okay? So hopefully you find that useful. Check out the link below for more. Thanks.